So in this task, we are going to use audio files on our timeline. So we want to use two separated audio files, so which means we have to add another layer at the lowest part of the timeline. So I just double click in here and call it audio 2, and it should be red as well. Okay. In the next step, we have to import both audio files to your project. So I already did this. So I have the audio files up here. And then I just drag and drop it to my layer. Second one as well. And we already have some audio in here. If it's a WAV file, then you also get the curves. You see the bitrate here as well, sample rate. And if you now want to assign the audio to a specific sound card, you have to do this in the settings of Pixera. So therefore, we go up here to the gear wheel, we click on it, and in the tabs on the left side, we find audio. So inside here, you can change your audio settings. So for example, if you want to play out via VDM or Wasapi, you just select it, and then you select your specific sound card. So in that case, I don't have a real sound card here. I really have to use that from my laptop. If you select this one, you also can select the sample rate. So for example, 44.1 kilohertz. And you also can predefine the levels of your channels. At the moment, the maximum output channel count is 128. Well, I think that's enough for most of the projects. So if you have set your audio driver settings, your audio interface, then you go back to compositing, and now we can decide on which channels should the audio be being played out. So if I select now the layer, I can define in the inspector which is the audio base channel. So for this layer, it should be 1. If I select now the second one, for this layer, it should be 3. Why 1 and 3? Because we have a stereo file here, and at the moment we are not able to reroute the channels in Pixera, so it just combines those two channels. And if you start with channel 1, it automatically plays out the second channel on audio base channel 2. So for example, if you have a 5-channel audio file, and you select audio base channel 1, then it plays out on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 automatically. So that's why I select audio base channel 3, because then it's playing out at channel 3 and 4. You also can make a mix down, for example, because you also can assign the same audio base channel to different layers if you need it. And then you can make a mix down, for example, for your regie or something like this, or for your headphones, that you hear everything at once. So actually that's the task. You have to select your sound interface, and you have to define or assign audio base channels to your audio layers, and that's it. Then you should be able to play out audio on your system.